welcome back to my canal de YouTube. I am back with another video. Here's the update or whatever for those of you who are planning to give birth in a foreign country, more specifically Panama. I'm already in my last, oh my god, in my last trimester, and I was at my last doctor's appointment. My doctor told me that I needed to pick a pediatrician. So that was something that I never really thought about, because the pediatrician that Amir has here in Panama, he's not really like a real pediatrician. He's a pediatrician, but not really a pediatrician. Like my mom calls him a fly-by-night doctor. He used to be a pediatrician in the States, and he came here and he retired, and he works like in a clinic, and he does like house calls and stuff like that. But he doesn't do like, he hasn't done like vaccine, he doesn't do like vaccinations, you know, he doesn't do things like that. Like if you need to go for a physical, he just works in the clinic. So it was very important for me to find a pediatrician that would work for both of the kids, well, the baby and the mare. And thank God for my doctor. She was able to give me a list of pediatricians that she recommended, and from that list of pediatricians I was able to choose one, A, that Amir was comfortable with, and B, who I felt was capable and knowledgeable and could give me good advice as far as lactation. I breastfed Amir way back when, and like I said in my last video, everything is kind of like new to me. I really don't remember everything. So I'm planning on breastfeeding again, and this particular pediatrician is keen on breastfeeding and lactation. Like, she is adamant on that, and she's very driven. She has like this drive to help moms with that. So that was one of the reasons why I chose her. The second reason why I chose her is because Amir wanted a female doctor, and she was a female doctor, because out of the list that I went through, I think it was like 2 female doctors and the rest of them were males. Another reason why I chose her is because she is literally in a clinic that's in the same hospital that I'm actually going, where I'm doing my prenatal care and where I'm actually going to give birth. So it's a lot easier, and she was able to do a consultation with me, and she was the sweetest, okay? She was the sweetest. She listened to me, she listened to my concerns, she gave me pointers, and you know, she told me what the real deal was. Like, you know, you had your first child at, ooh, baby girl's moving. You had your first child, oh my gosh, she's like all up on my side. Anyway, she's like, you know, you had your first child when you were much younger. Now that you're a little bit older, your body is not going to react the same. You're going to get a little bit tired, which is so true, because when I was pregnant with Amir, I didn't feel so exhausted. Like, I feel so exhausted, so exhausted. Like, it's ridiculous how exhausted I feel. What else? The only thing is that I didn't put on that much weight from when I was pregnant with Amir. I literally gained like 50 pounds. This time I only gained, well, the last time I checked, I was at 19 pounds. No, I'm lying, I was at 15 pounds. So for the most part, I haven't gained too much weight. I know that they say you're supposed to gain a total of 25, so I'm hoping that I stay within that range. Another thing is that I didn't experience swelling in my feet as much, but now I'm experiencing swelling in my feet. I didn't experience it. I mean, I experienced it much early on when I was pregnant with Amir, but this time I experienced it much later on. So I guess, like they said, every pregnancy is different. But as far as the pediatrician is concerned, the office is super clean. Okay, so that was something that I was interested in also. And when I went to go meet her, I was able to have a conversation with another mom who had a newborn. Well, not really a newborn, you say she's an infant. And I got feedback from her as well, as far as how she is as a doctor, and she seemed like she was very satisfied, so that was actually a plus for me. And you know, she also told me that she would be there at the birth. I never personally experienced a pediatrician when I had Amir. Like, they never told me that I had to pick a pediatrician before birth. Here it's kind of different because you pick a pediatrician and the pediatrician is actually going to be there when you give birth. So I found that like very interesting. So she did tell me like, hey, when you go see a doctor, you just let her know that I'm going to be your pediatrician, and this is my cell phone number. When you are ready or when you are in labor, have someone call me. So overall, I want to say that my experience thus far with my prenatal care, medical, as far as my daughter, and how everything is just going, I just want to say that I'm really satisfied so far. We still have time to see how this is going to progress, but so far so good. As you can see, this is my baby stroller. Super cute. Maybe I'll do a video on my gifts, but I'm so in love with this stroller. Actually, Amir had the same stroller, not the stroller, but he had his car seat. Amir had this car seat in blue, but at the time they didn't have the whole travel set system. This is what I'm saying. So much new technology. Anyway, guys, this concludes my video. If you are planning to start a family here in Panama, or if you're nervous about prenatal care or anything like that, I would say don't be nervous. Just pick a good doctor, someone that you feel comfortable with. I would give that advice. This country is really very, it's like very family oriented. They are like, the whole family unit is something that they stress, like they're super like, you know, right? They believe in family. So when it comes to children, when it comes to birth, giving birth, when it comes to pregnant women, when it comes to marriage, they are all for it. So I would just say, don't be nervous, do your research. If there's something that you want to do, choose a hospital that you feel best fit for you. I did what was best for me because of my situation. If you hadn't had a chance to check out one of my old videos, you can check my old videos, and you can see why I decided to give birth here in Panama. And yeah, that concludes this video, guys. If you found this video interesting, if you found this video interesting and you want more, okay, please feel free to leave your comments in the comment section, or if you ask me any questions, I will do an update video answering your question. I'll try my best. I've been really tired lately, and my baby moves a lot, and she moves in places that sometimes all I want to do is just freaking lay down, okay, to get her to like move, and then I get lazy and I don't feel like doing anything, but I'm getting better. Anyway, guys, this concludes this video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see you next time. Peace, guys.